Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a little bit different than videos I've uploaded before. This is basically a POV how to drive a car for absolute beginners video. So if you're not a beginner, you might not find this video as entertaining as it would be for beginners. So first of all, we are right now in my dad's 2016 Chrysler Town & Country. It got power steering, infotainment. But yeah, so first of all, we're gonna start our car. You turn it on, the ignition. Right now the vehicle is currently on, and before we start driving away, we are going to basically look left and right to make sure that there are no vehicles, and also look in your rearview mirror, your center mirror, and the mirror to the side. So right now, get our car in first gear or get it down to drive if you're driving an automatic. So you're looking to the side, put a little bit of gas, and then start driving forward. So now you're gonna wanna stay between the lanes. Always make sure you're driving within the speed limit. So speed limit is 45. Right now I'm driving a little bit under 40 miles an hour. So make sure you got a good balance. Make sure the vehicle wheel is straight in between the two lanes. You're gonna wanna be closer to the white lane when there are no pedestrians walking. If there are pedestrians walking on the white lane, you might want to kind of go slightly on the yellow lane and give them a little space, because this white pavement is a little small. So you want to give them as enough space as possible to prevent yourself from getting into an accident. And now we got a construction vehicle in front of us, so you're going to want to stay a distance because they could turn at any moment. So I'm giving at least 50 feet between the construction vehicle and myself. Always make sure you're looking at road signs, signs in the pavement, signs on the side, because they could give you crucial advice on what's going on the road ahead. Sometimes construction is going on ahead and you might want to drive slower than the speed limit because it's safer to do so. So stay in the lane. When you're turning, I would suggest going slower, because if it is your first time driving, slower is better. You don't want to be driving super fast when you're taking corners, because your vehicle could hydroplane if you're driving in rain, could lose traction, because when you're turning at high speeds, gravity just does its thing and will pull a vehicle away from you. So you want to always drive slower, let off the gas, or slightly tap the brake, reduce your speed. If you're going at a really high rate of speed, I would suggest braking far ahead of the curve. So right now we got one of the sharpest curves in my town, right here. So you're gonna want to start braking from now and be extra cautious when you're braking from here. This curve is very short, very sharp, so we go with caution. Always keep everything balanced very well. Look at your center mirror at all times. Okay, so this construction vehicle is turning right. I'm gonna turn right as well. So put your blinkers on. Your blinkers are very important. So right now we have a red light, so always keep that in mind, that there's always a red light. That when there's a red light, that means stop. When it turns green, that is our cue to go. Ford Mustang Mach-E over there. So yeah, right is when you turn the turn signal, right is up is right, and then bottom is left. So now it's green. It's good for us to go. Make sure you look both ways. Okay, and be very careful when you're turning in, because you want to make sure that everything is secure and ready to go. When you're driving, you want to be careful. So right now I am, so right now there's a vehicle stopping here. You would always want to make sure you're slower. Make sure you put the brakes and let that guy go first, because he did go on the lane. You don't want him stopping on his side of the lane because it's dangerous because of the oncoming traffic. Always make sure you have a distance between the driver in front of you and yourself. Practice safe driving. Makes driving way easier and reduces accidents. Right now we are driving at about 40 miles an hour. The speed limit here is 45. So it is always good to be a little bit under. So this guy here is turning right. You put a signal, and that means it's our cue to slow down and let him go, and then you drive ahead. Lightly tap the gas. Don't put too much power. You want to be at the right level, the right amount of throttle. Be gentle with the gas and gradually let the car speed. Now you can slow down because there is a curve coming up. So we are going to turn into the Walmart parking lot. So there's a stop sign up there. As always, just stop. Oh, you're turning right. Look out for traffic. Make sure no one is there. It is very busy right now at Walmart. So I see there's no vehicles there. Allows me to pass. So right now, as we're entering into the Christmas season, there's going to be so many people driving out here, so you might want to be very careful, because during Christmas time a ton of people are going to be driving their vehicles to the Walmart and to the grocery stores. So when you're pulling into a parking lot, I'm going to show you real quick on how to pull into a parking lot safely and effectively. So as you can see, you put your car in a park. Right now we are at a parking lot, so this is how you would pull in safely. So for the first couple times you guys are driving, I would highly recommend that you guys do it in a parking space like this, where there are no vehicles around you, so you can safely pull in. It reduces, the likeliness of you hitting another vehicle or crashing or scratching your car. So I pulled in very slowly. I put in the brake very lightly, because you want to smoothly glide into the parking space. I'll show you what I did right now, how it worked out. So you can look underneath. There's a good amount of gap in here, and I believe there is another good amount of gap between me and that other line. So that is kind of what you want. That is the gist. So basically, just remember to always glide into the parking space. Don't hard brake it, and don't take it too seriously. Just like enjoy the moment. You got to drive very carefully when you're pulling into tight spaces like a Walmart parking lot or something, because these places are absolutely crazy during the holiday season. So I'm gonna show you now how to pull out of a driveway. A parking lot. Okay, so get our car in a gear. Okay, let me put this like that. Okay, let me hold this camera like that. So we're gonna put the car into gear. I'm gonna go left. Yeah. Okay, there's a stop sign on the road. This isn't a traditional stop sign, but it's a stop sign on the road. So always look out at the ground just to make sure. Now, it is safe to go. I'm turning right, put my turn signal up. Remember, up is always right and down is always left. Now, there's another stop sign. There's a stop sign on the ground, and there's a stop sign like a sign. Okay. You always let that person go. And then I'm driving forward now. Make sure, always be careful, cautious. Make sure you're at proper speeds. Do not be speeding in the parking lot, because that's not safe. Okay, right now there's a stop sign. Always stop ahead, put the brake. Engine braking will not break your vehicle, so remember, always put your leg on the pedal. Do not rely solely on your engine braking. So I got a yellow light. Yellow light means you can go, but very slowly. And now it just turned red. So usually that just means to slow down. That's the best thing you can do. So I stopped. Wait about like 3 seconds, and then lightly let your car crawl. That way you can see the oncoming traffic from that side. So I'm just waiting for this light to be green. When it's green, it's okay to go. Looking extra cautious. Just be careful when you guys are pulling out, because sometimes people drive recklessly or too quick, and especially driving in a big vehicle like this, you gotta be careful. Okay, now it's good for me to go. So you go, put the gas. Okay, now I'm driving steadily. See that sign over there means no turn on left, so which means I cannot turn into the same place I got into the Walmart parking lot from where the lane I'm in right now. So now there's another really sharp curve here. You can keep going straight and you will mess up the road, but right now I'm going straight here, so I have to take the curve. So very slightly put your wheel to the left. Keep it going. Always make sure I'm driving 40. The speed limit is 45. So you always make sure you're in the right speed limit. Keep your car in the lane. As I always said, be closer to the white line than you are to the yellow line, because the yellow line is the opposite lane's line. So you want to be safe and play it safe, obviously, and be closer to the white line than you are to the yellow line. So that is what I'm doing right now. There is a decent gap between me and the yellow lane. So I'm driving a little over 40, but still in the speed limit that I want to be in, between 40 and 45 miles an hour. Okay, there's a vehicle coming up front. Okay, he's stopping for me. So don't be scared if vehicles are coming out from the parking spaces and stuff, because they have to stop. If they don't stop, then you stop, because you don't want to keep going and then they will hit you. So you don't want you don't want both of you guys to drive at the same exact time. So just put the brakes if they don't put the brakes. But they have to stop, because usually we have the right of way because we're driving on the fast lane. So we're going to be slowing down because most people are coming in and out of that parking lot to the store, to Hannaford Plaza. Driving carefully. Now I'm putting a little more gas. In a few episodes down this series, I will show you guys how to stop for school buses and stuff, because there was just a sign that said school bus crossings. So I was just like letting you guys know that I will be uploading content soon for that. So right now we got a yellow light that is going to turn into a red sign, and that means we brake. Okay, So the only reason why we could go during a red light is because it does not say no turn on red. So which means we can turn on red if we're going straight, if we're going to the right or the left, but we cannot go forward because that is that is red for us to go forward. But there is no turn on red, which means we can turn on a red. I used to get that confused a lot when I started driving, and I think this is a very helpful tip because I did get pulled over for being at a stoplight for too long. So right now we're just trying to keep ourselves in the lane, driving gradually. Don't floor it. Don't put the gas to the pedal. Just be very gentle with it. Going uphill on a curve, so still put the gas to the pedal and drive slowly. So right now, there's a dotted lane. That means that vehicles can pass. So see, if it's a dotted lane for me, if the dotted lane is on their side, that means I can pass the vehicle in front of me. If the dotted lane, like the dots are on my side of the lane, that means the person on the other lane can pass their lane. So that means they can come in this lane and pass another vehicle on their side. But as beginners, I would not recommend doing that because that is very dangerous. So I never do it. Even if someone in front of me is really slow, I never pass them on the lane because you could risk getting yourself in an accident, especially since other people are driving like 50 miles an hour down this road. So right now the speed limit is moved into 40, so now you can accelerate, get yourself up to 45. Gentle cornering. In our next video, I will show you guys vehicle signs. I'll show you guys blinkers. I'll show you guys a lot of stuff, and it'll be more of a vlog rather than a professional video like this one. So right now we got an interstate. It goes right up to the highway, as you can see on that side. So we're gonna keep ourselves lane forward, focused. See, this guy's turning right now. He's merging on the highway. He's trying to take the exit to go to the highway. Right now I'm gonna go to this gas station over here. Be careful to not bump him. Okay, and I will go here. In upcoming videos, I will show you guys how to get into gas stations and stuff. So anyway, we stopped, we parked, and right now I'm gonna push this all the way up. So this is how you safely drive a vehicle in the lanes. My next video, I will show you guys vehicle signage. Very important. You know, what does check your tires mean? What does check engine mean? What does the blinkers mean? What do they do? How they work and stuff like that on my next video. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you like the video. So yeah, this concludes today's video. See you in the next one.